good morning, everyone. I've got your questions down already. So let me see who's in today. Right, so who is in? Who's in the building? Right, so Catherine. Hi, Kay, sending, I think it's Love and Light. Hi, Catherine. And Tonia's here. There is a rumour that staff are being trained to give our children a flu shot, but it's not. Oh, sorry, a flu shot, but it's not. They are trained to coerce them without parents' knowledge or consent. Is there any? I've got that question down, Tonya. Good morning. Good morning, a ray of sunshine. Hope the mainstream media mind control. I mean, Scotland is going to be, was it the first? What is she going to do? Somebody sent me it. The first to try out I can't remember what it is. Oh, she's first. She's always first. She's always putting Scotland down first. Oh, yeah, the smart passports or something. Oh, my God, this woman just needs to go. And then we've got a smart city coming in Edinburgh. And we've got Scotland to brave. Scotland are not so brave. They're all sleeping. Anyway, so that's my complaint out the road. So anyway, so who else? I wanted to say thank you, Love and Light Can, and all in the Soul family. Oh, it's okay. So is that Miss Jama 14? Hi, Karen. Would really love it if you could look at the V passports. I've got that down as well. International travel. I mean, they're not even hiding it. They're so arrogant. I feel as if it's a big wake up call. You know, but we've still got a hell of a lot of people still asleep. Watching I'm a Celebrity. I just can't. Anyway, so Margaret's here. Woo-hoo. Here we go again. Looking forward to an exciting chat today. Hi, Karen. Hope you're all keeping warm. Oh, sorry, hope you're keeping warm and well. Yeah, I've got my heating on. I'll pay £1, like say if I go over and I can't afford it, I'll get a payment plan and I'll pay £1 a month arrears because I refuse to be called for anybody. How dare these people? Anyway. Hi, Evie. Yes, Carol time again. Love to everyone from sunny, rainy Auckland. Oh, do you know it was freezing today here? I was doing my rounds, making sure, dropping off shopping to, my wee elderly people that I look after, kind of just drop in and make sure they're all right. So I was freezing. It was no yon rain that freezes you. That's what it was. Anyway, yep, I'm okay. Carol, question please. Could you please ask the cast of Billy Tahika, I think it is. Willowbear Command. I've got that down as well. So say hello to a few more people and then we'll get started. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Karen the Soul family from the Bay of Islands. Sending you love and light. Same to you. Marianne, could you please ask Spirit why New Zealand employment sites are advertised? I think I've got that down. Maybe I haven't. I'll put it down. Honest to God, these people. Right, so 5. Why are is it contact tracers? Oh my God. Is it part of government's agenda? To force another lockdown. Okay, I've got that one down, thanks. Hi, Linda. Hi, Karen and Soul family from Gisborne, New Zealand. Looking forward to another great session with Karen. This is the highlight of my week. Oh, Sheila's here. Good morning, Karen and everyone. Hi, Sheila. I think that's the same one, maybe. New Zealand job seek website advertising contact tracers. Work from home job in Auckland, CBC, just smell another lockdown. I've got that one down. I mean, is there enough people that would say no? I mean, we're at the stage where they're coming for everybody's houses. They're coming for their cars. They're coming for the small businesses. We're at the second stage now. We're at the second stage. So I'm planning a meeting. So I might not be here. I might have been arrested, but I need to do something to get these people to wake up. Linda, we are getting all the jargon about a third wave. Well, Mrs. Teeth really closes down again for Christmas. She is not wearing a mask on any of the TV interviews on overseas trip at the moment. Linda, does she wear it when she comes home? Because, I mean, they might be that arrogant that they think that you can't see outside what's going on. I've got that question down anyway. So we'll say hello to some more people. Hi, everyone. Looking forward to our chat with Karen today. Looking forward to it too. I feel the net is closing in around unjabbed again. The globalists seem to be making strides with their plans. Is that right? Hold on. So, what are we at? Number 5, so this is number 6. Right, so they're coming for the unjabbed. I mean, this might be the last big push to get these absolute sleepers to waken up. Hi, Fiona. Hello, Karen. It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, my daughter badly broke her dominant. Oh no, her arm. Her life is now my life. Working, she's a wedding celebrant. Many weddings to do. Great to listen in. Oh, that's a shame. I hope she gets better soon. So it means Melanie. I thought that's what you meant. So we'll do this. Morning all from Otago. Looking forward to today's chat. Thanks very much. I meant to see, where was this? Right. Someone really, I was so overwhelmed, right? Someone bought me or subscribed for the coffee donation. Now, don't feel obligated. It was a beautiful gesture, but it will help because I'm getting absolutely hounded because I'm obviously trying to build a business, but I'm getting hounded by the government because they want everybody to get a full-time job, So anything, I mean, I've always said that this is not what it is, but I want to keep doing this, and they're now hounding me. So, and I don't want to give this up. So any little helps, but don't feel obligated, okay? But it's just somebody done that for me, and I was overwhelmed. I could not believe that somebody's done that for me. So you know who you are, and thanks very much, okay? But thanks very much for donating, okay? Thanks so much for donating because it all helps, Anyway, so hi Karen and all the lovely people. Heavy rain, North Canterbury. We had heavy rain today as well. As I said, it was freezing. Oh, it's freezing. Anyway, so I'm coming back with Sue. I'm coming back with Sue. Right, so let's get started with these. Right, so we'll start with the nurses. Are nurses being trained to give children vaccines without parental permission? Nothing would surprise me. Just because they've been trained doesn't necessarily mean it'll will happen. I actually feel as if they are about to get what's coming to them, you know. Right, here we go. So here we go and see. So just to, right, a nurse has been trained. Right. Everything's upside down, right? I'm trying to make sure you can see this. Right, it was like a toss up, right? I think words get out. Words get out and they're not happy. They're not happy at all. I feel a dominant, strong male is going to put a stop to this right away. I feel this was leaked deliberately. It was leaked deliberately. It's it's not dead in the water though. It has been talked about. It has been talked about. I always tell you. I mean, I don't want to sugar things up. I don't want to kind of, you know, you're best off knowing. You're best off knowing, okay? I feel as if this is going to wake people up. I mean, how dare they? I mean, this is people's children, and they think they've got bodily autonomy over the children, but they don't. Somebody's got a choice. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like a choice. I'm seeing like a shaking head. No. I'm wondering, is this went through Parliament? Are they even bothering to put it through Parliament? I'm getting a choice. It's a choice. I feel, yes, they are trying to do this. They are trying to do it. I mean, remember, we're dealing with crazy people. Literally crazy. You know, in the professional, you know, the medical professional just do what they're told. Right, there's definitely been a breakthrough. As in, this was dropped deliberately. This news, it was like a tidbit came out and it was news and it was dropped deliberately. It was dropped deliberately to, you know, get the word out there. I mean, because we are dealing with crazy people. I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. But they are talking about it. They're talking about it. I mean, when they said that, you know, like say, this is for people to say, and what's your part in it? What part are you going to play in vaccinating my child without my permission? What part are you going to play in it? Because see further down the line, you're going to have to answer because it's a crime. They're committing a crime. So, you know, they're good at frightening us, but it's time we frightened them. The ordinary people that are, I'm just doing my job. Well, your job might lead you to jail. So think on. Who are you most scared of? This was her, Mrs. Teeth. Still very much pushing the agenda. She's still very much pushing it. Keep the faith. You have to keep the faith, okay? The scales are about to tip. Mind I said the last time, they keep going, like this and this. The tails are, I've said the tails twice. The scales are about to tip in the favour of the public. In the favour of the public. It's to see how far they can get to push the public. To push it. The children are protected. They're protected from above. Some, not all of them, though. Not all of them. Obviously, because there's still children dying. I'm fine. I think I've said it before. People are going to start to wake up and are going to go elsewhere to see where they can go to get information. They are going to come and see where they can get information. Like say to likes of me, to the likes of you. I wouldn't be surprised if those of you who your family shunned away, there are going to be tentative steps to pick up the phone and they might bring up the subject. Because, I mean, I'm hearing that. I mean, I always tell you what I know. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that that's what they do. But, you know, I can see them, those who participated in this, see the way that is, it says victim, right? Those who participated in this are going to play the victim. I was only doing my job, or I didn't know. They should know. They should know. You know, yep, definitely. This is to enlighten people, to push them as hard as they can. Because the majority are still, you know, I call it a slumber, a deep slumber. Oops, these three just come out. I meant to ask if you can hear me all right, because when I did the chit chat show earlier on, it was as if I was talking underwater. There we go. There we go. She's going to get frozen out. But I feel as if this is a policy. I feel as if it might be under the emergency policy. See that emergency act that they brought in? That might be in the small print. And she's trying to push it as hard as she can. No, it's going to be shot down. It's going to be shot down in flames. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like those who were being trained all going away. And new nurses coming in, like this is nurses that are trained in something else and they're going to come in. Alternative medicine, alternative ways of doing things. Those who participated in this, they're going to pay for what they did. And I'm just doing my job, it's not going to work. Can you say that again, Thomas? do you have a traffic light system in New Zealand? Because we had one here. I'm quite sure you did say that. Because do you still have it? Do you still have the traffic light system? This might be something else that's coming in, so I'm asking Thomas to wait, because it might be one of the next questions. It's a wee bit muddled, so I can't really get it. I think it's for the next question. They're definitely trying to bring this in, okay? They're being trained in something. They're being trained in something. I mean, I know it's not good news and it's not what I would like to hear, but I could turn around and say, oh, no, it's not, and don't worry, but I feel as if this is something to bear in mind, because we're dealing with absolute crazy psychotic people. It'll not come to fruition, because I feel as if they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. I feel a man and a woman are going to stop this in its tracks. So, are we clarify? Clarify, please. Right, believe in the impossible, okay? Although this first question is a bit worrying, the answer to the question is a bit worrying, I don't see it happening, but they are talking about it and they are training people. So what you've heard is true, but I feel as if people will go with their conscience. You know, like say the nurses will go with their conscience, because this isn't their children. So that's that one. I'm just going to check and make sure that that you can hear me okay. Just to make sure the sound's working, and then I'll go on to the second one. Right, well, you obviously can hear me. You obviously can hear me. So I'm going back up to where I was in the comments. There we go. Right. There we are. So the second question is, something I wanted there. So it was the second question. I'll do 4 questions and then I'll go to the comments and then I'll do another couple of questions. Right, so the next question was, the vaccine passports, international travel. Approved. Right, so what we will ask that, will it happen? The vaccine they're trying to bring it back in. By the looks of things, they're trying to bring it back in. It would never ever went away. It was just postponed by the look of things. One more, please. Thank you. Do you know what I'm hearing? That's a long way off. And I'm seeing, if they try, and the people know that the pricks are absolute, they're about as just as a chocolate teapot, they're not going to go for it. They're not going to go for it. So it's a long way off. I feel as if they will try and bring this in Australia, possibly Melbourne. I'm going to do a deep dive into Mark McGowan. Is it Mark McGowan? So look out for that if you're in Australia, because I think he's just about as, He's just another one that's his powers went to his head. The people will be celebrating. The people will win in this one. Wow. People will be very much independent of their own rights. They'll be, instead of dependent in the rights that they're doing, they'll be independent and have their God-given rights. I feel as if people, the way I'm seeing is people going, no. I feel as if governments are going to be bribed to bring it in, you know. They've always got money for everything else. There's masses and masses of opposition to that. Massive opposition. They'll try and deceive the people, but they're trying to deceive the people just now, but it's not working. It's not working at all. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Right. Take it for that one. Right, so this is their passion. This is do you know, it's as if they get a sick adrenaline rush in what they're doing to the public. That's how sick they are. Yep. Definitely going to be rejected by the public. I don't know if you can see that right. It says rejection. Rejected by the public are going to tell them to go and get knotted. The public have wised up. They're wiser now than they were back then. They're going to try this shit again and it's not going to work. See, they think they're destined to do this. They think this is their destiny and it came out that way, so they're not destined. It's not going to happen. They've got ideas of expanding it and everything. I mean, we all know that they're ideas and we know that they're plan. But their problem is that we know their plan. And their problem is that there's too many of us that know their plan, that are putting their plan out there. And they're playing catch up now. They really are playing catch up because we're running ahead of them. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we're a way ahead of them, as in they're trying to claw back and pull back, but we're too strong for them. You know, it's like a force to be reckoned with. On our own, they can pick us off. This is what Thomas is saying. On our own, they can pick us off one by one. But because we're together, and then we can go away and talk to our friends who are a bit more receptive. They might not say, but it's to get it in there so that when things happen, it's in the back of their mind. It's like a computer. You know, when something happens, you go, I know that. This is what the past years was about, to get it in there so that unprogram their mind. It's been a long 2 years. Well, was it 2 years, 3 years? This one. Oh, okay, I'll take that because they were working in that for centuries, decades and decades and decades. And what they did not foresee was the sheer, although it seems minimal, but it's actually quite a lot of people who are down here at this particular time for this particular reason, and we're stand up. Their plants disintegrating. I'm seeing like them trying to lock down. I mean, I know that we've still got the aim to come, but this is the travel. It won't. Do you know why it won't wash? It won't wash because of the airlines. Because airlines want capacity, and if people can't travel, the airlines is going to stand up and say no, enough's enough, because they've lost enough a lot. They've lost a lot of pilots. They've lost a lot of revenue because of the crazies. So I still say it's, if they try that again, they'll get even more. They'll get even more of a pushback than they, like say, they get pushback from us, but they'll get more of a pushback this time. It'll not be as easy as they think. Do you know, I'm getting with the vision with this one is, see this sword and how the sword's there. This is the King Arthur deck, right? And know how like when you pull the sword out of the stone, and it was only one person that could do it. It's like one person pulling the sword out, but passing it on and passing it on and passing it on, and then before you know it, you've got an army. But it's a kind of, not a fighting army, a soul army, like we can't deal with this, Whereas if you're on the battlefield, you can see, but they can't see where everybody is. I don't know about anybody else, but have you felt like your soul's get stronger? It's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and then sometimes you hit a wall, and it's a case of. But Thomas is saying that's like the Heavenly Father and telling you to take time for you, take time for you, take time, just time out. It's like, that's the kind of thing, because I've done it myself, where I think, where is this going to lead? And then you think, and then you go away, and I mean, I take a day where I just don't even put the telly on, and I don't, look at anything, and I just take time to myself and meditate and just clear my mind and of all the. I mean, because it's daily. It's a psychological war we're in, but even in psychological wars, we need to stand up and say, no, enough's enough. Enough is enough. Yep, they are going to try this. Okay, they are going to try it, but it's not going to work this time. It never really worked the last time. In some parts, do you know what I'm getting with this card? The whole world is going to stand up. The whole world, the world, the people in the world have had enough. Had enough of it. There's going to be one hell of a pushback. There's going to be an even bigger pushback than even I think, because I think there's still people still half asleep. The pushback's going to knock them off their feet, because that's what I'm seeing. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a big gust of wind, and the crazies kind of, like say, going like that, as if, hey, hold on a minute, what we've done. Out cold. That's not going to fly, for want of a better word. Good people are working on a plan to push this back already. So that was the second one. Yes, they are going to try it, but it won't wash. Yep, show the world the real you. People are going to show the world, show these crazy crazies that we're not as big a pushover as they think that we are. We value our freedom too much. Right now, me being the Doubting Thomas I am, I'm even saying to Thomas, I can't see this, but Thomas is saying this is what's going to happen. So, there we go. So that was the second one. So the third one is, this Billy, isn't it? Billy. What was her? Right, Billy. Oops. Right, so what was it? Well, Billy Kahika, I think it is, be the new Commander-in-Chief of New Zealand. So he'll be the new Commander-in-Chief of New Zealand. Okay, let's see. Take a wee drink. There we go. Well, he's going to be triumphant in something. I feel as if he's waking a good few people up. I feel as if there was talk. They try to bring him down because I can hear talk. I can hear when they want, when they're kind of trying to bring people down. They'll say, like say, oh, he's on the other side, or Yep, definitely. It woke a good few people up. Do you know what I'm seeing as well? The people that he spoke to, I feel as if he goes round the country maybe talking, right? Now, I think I've done a reading on him before. And it was people that kept doubting themselves as well. But when they seen other people, they thought, my goodness, what I'm thinking must be true. That kind of thing. He's definitely going to triumph at something. He's got I don't think he's got all the people on his side, but he's got a fair few of people on his side. I feel as if he's quite popular. I feel as if he's popular. He's worried about something. He's concentrating on something, and that Thomas is saying if he just looks up, takes a step back, and comes at it from a different angle, he'll get the answer he needs. I feel as if he's looking for the answer for something, and Thomas says if he takes a step back and looks, it comes at it from a different angle, the answer's there. He just can't see it. He's definitely got power. I don't mean, but it's good power. It seems to be good power. Is there an Australian connection with him as well? I feel as if either that or his words got over to Australia. Maybe he hasn't, but what he's talking about has reached Australia. I feel as if he's going to bring justice. He's out for justice and he's going to bring justice. Oops, okay, okay, I see where that's landed. There we go. He's very wise. I feel as if he wised up to them at a very early age. I feel as if he might be a bit, he gets downloads as well. Like he knows stuff, he just knows stuff, and then he keeps asking himself, how do I know that? But he just knows. He just knows it. I feel it's maybe came down from his ancestors. His ancestors have told him. Is he quite an older man? I can't remember if he comes across as. He's maybe no, he's maybe no, but maybe he's an old soul. Maybe that's what it is. He's getting a bit impatient now because I feel as if he feels things are stagnant just now and he wants them to move forward. I feel that's what's wrong with him just now. He's got a strong faith and he wants people to have faith as well. You're coming out of the emergency. Coming out of the emergency now. He can be a bit vain and he needs to watch that. It might be actually doing things in vain. If it's not working, move on. Yep. He's definitely burdened by something and it's getting him down. There's only so much he can do. That's what I'm hearing. He's only one man, he's only one person. There's only so much he can do. And he might be pushing himself too hard. There we go. He's going to be the commander-in-chief of something, okay? Of something. Wow, do you know what I'm saying? He's going to bring peace and harmony back to New Zealand. He'll not be the only one, but his efforts. I feel as if even before the pandemic, he was kind of. I feel as if he was trying to bring awareness even before that happened. I feel as if he lost a lot of friends as well by taking the stance he did. But I'm hearing they were fair weather friends. He's exposing the crazies. Do you know what I'm hearing? The pathway is clear. He just needs to keep believing. I feel as if there's doubt gets in his mind. You know, am I doing the right thing? Am I, but he is. I feel as if he definitely gets messages. He just knows things. He just knows things. He's definitely not in it for riches. He's in it for the lands, for the people, that kind of thing. I don't know if somebody's accused him of that. That's not what he's in it for. Yep, a time to give rather than take. He's not in it for himself. He's in it for the land and the people. Okay, so that was Billy. Right, so that's me done. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'll do another one. I think this is the lockdown one. Right, we'll do the lockdown and then I'll take a wee break and we'll see what yous are saying. I've got all these cards mixed up now. Oh my goodness. Trust me. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. There we go. Right, so the next one was, will there be another lockdown coming to New Zealand? And will it be, will she try and lock down for Christmas? Be the what was it, the Grinch? Another lockdown for New Zealand. I'll shuffle these again, I think. Well, she's going to try. She's going to try. She won't succeed. There's too much opposition. There's too much opposition, okay? Wow, okay. Yep. I'm smiling here. New Zealand's going on their journey away from the lockdowns. It'll not wash. Won't stop her trying, but it'll not wash. The people will step up because I feel as if people have had enough, but they're not airing their views that they've had enough, but they have had enough. Justice is coming. I feel as if she tries this again, that'll be, what's that saying? The straw that broke the camel's back. I feel that will be what that is. She's definitely contemplating something. She likes the power. Absolutely loves the power. The power's went to her head. She's going to be left out in the cold and on her own. A certain element still think the sun shines out her bahookie. So you still get some people that still think that, like here in Scotland, we've got people that still think Nicola Sturgeon's the best thing since sliced bread. See, I keep getting that for her. She's going to be asking for forgiveness, and forgiveness isn't going to be forthcoming. She really wants to expand the lockdown. She really does. She's got her heart set on it. It won't wash. I feel as if grandparents and parents will stand up and say no, because they'll be wanting to come together. Have you been able to get together for the past two Christmases? Because I feel as if you've not, and I feel as if people are looking forward to getting together with loved ones at Christmas, and if she tries that, that'll be a big no. somebody's working behind the scenes, as in for the good. Keep them quiet, keep them just ready to pounce, ready to say no, enough's enough. No, people are going to reject it. See the way that they've all got their arms folded? That's how I'm getting it. They're rejected. They're not interested in it anymore. They've had enough. She's definitely trying to work on something. I feel as if she's definitely wanting another lockdown. The last hurrah. That's, do you know, yon way, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go out with a bang. That kind of attitude, that's what I'm getting. I'm going out anyway, so I may as well go out with a bang. And it's not going to wash. No. There's a strong leader is saying no. I feel as if you're going to start hearing things about her, like airing their dirty laundry. It's going to start coming out because I feel as if they're going to start to try and oust her because she's just not going to go. Mind I said she was going to resign. She's hanging on, for want of a better word. She's hanging on with the skin of her teeth. Well, we've got the size of their teeth now, wonder she's hanging on. I feel as if she's out in the cold though. This is definitely one last hurrah that she's trying to have. No, definitely, because that's come out again. A new start for New Zealand. New start coming. It's a new start, but there's something else. I feel as if New Zealand's going to have a windfall. There's a windfall coming for New Zealand. Okay, so let me clarify it, please. Will there be another lockdown? Oh, 2 wanted out. Be bold and make the first move. And then it was a balance spirituality and practicality, right? It's not practical. It's not spiritual and it's not practical. And I feel as if there's going to be a big shift, as in not anymore. So that I feel as if she will try, but it's a no. Whereas the first one with the jibber jabbers was a bit kind of cautious and to watch. I can't see it, but still be cautious and watch out. Right, so we'll come back on and see what you're saying. Right, so that was that one. Right, so anyway. Hi Alexandra. Hello from Cornwall. Is that Cornwall here? Is there a Cornwall over there? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, hello Alexandra. Hi from New Zealand. Hi Michelle. And Meliana. Melania, see, honestly, I never get your name. Good morning to you, Karen, and all amazing group from the Gold Coast, Australia. Sending you all love and light. I'm going to be concentrating in Australia next week. Okay, I've got hold on, I'll just mark this now. I've got one on an update on Mr. T. Coming, I think it's tomorrow I put that on for, and then I've got one I've concentrated on Scotland, because a couple of people emailed me to concentrate on Scotland. I've got one coming for Australia, but concentrating on, I think it's wherever Mark McGowan is, because I think he's just quite tyrannical and all. So that part, so for next week. Another update in New Zealand, where we stand with New Zealand. Okay, so quick fire questions I'm going to try and get up on Tuesday. So I'm trying to look and see what the best time would be to put that on, because that's got to be done live. Okay, so the last time I got on, you were on your bed. It was about 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so sorry, Lisa. Hi, Karen and So family from Opahiki, I think it is, Auckland. Sending love and light to everyone. Same to you, Lisa. And Kathleen's here. Good morning, beautiful So family. Cold and chilly in Perth this morning. Is that, I think that's in Australia. I need to have a drink here. Hi, Kerry. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Have you watched it for a while now? First time commenting. Grateful for all you do, and hi to everyone from Napier, I think it is, Hawke's Bay. So Kerry's new, so we'll all make her welcome. And Kate's here. Hi, Karen and everyone. Lovely to see you. You too, Kate. And Sharon's here too. Good morning, Karen. Great to be with everyone from Queensland. I wonder if it's Queensland that he's from. I'll need to have a wee look. Hi, Sharon. And Dave's here. Looking forward to getting you live. Can you please tell us more about Tarrant, who did I think I done a live in that, but I didn't do a deep dive into. Is that the boy that done that? Oh no, was that the one that? See, I'm getting mixed up with Port Arthur. Oh no, Port Arthur was Australia, wasn't it? Right, so was it him? Because I maybe actually concentrating Tarrant. Christchurch. Who did the shooting in Christchurch? Is he still alive? Thanks for all you do. Right, I've got that done because I'll probably do a wee deep dive into that one. So it's Tarrant, his name was. I remember watching that. I did run into that shooting though, and it was. I think we got the consensus was that it was to propel her popularity, because nobody knew who she was. I certainly didn't know who she was until that happened. Hi, Karen, lovely to see you. I'm well looking forward to this. Again, lots of love. Same to you, Carol, same to you. Oh, and Evelyn's here too. Hi, Evelyn, love and light from sunny Hawke's Bay. Hi, Evelyn. And Tony's here. Good morning, beautiful people. Morning, Tony. And Michelle, as well as the advertisement for the contract tracing in New Zealand. A huge shipment of container-style pods, which look like they could be quarantine pods, arrived at port. Jeez, oh. I think somebody emailed me about them. Because I've got that. Is that contract trace? And we'll put the pods down and see what they're for as well, right? Because that's the next question. You know, because I thought it was maybe. I'm hoping it's not, because I mean, geez, we're getting inundated with migrants coming in their thousands. all young fighting men. I'm hoping that's not what they're going to do for New Zealand. And we have laws allowing government to enter our homes and take us away. That seems to be a global thing, Michelle, because we've got the exact same thing. Love to everyone trying to stay positive. Yeah, we've got the exact same thing. And when I'm doing my chit chat show, because I'm obviously they share the show, so the abuse I've got to take for people that are asleep is just absolutely. I mean, it's funny. I just laugh at them, but it's a case of trying to tell them that they've given themselves the power to come into your house and take you. Not only you, but your children as well. And they're either, it doesn't register, or they're so lazy they'll not even go and look. I call them the I'm all right, Jack, my life's fine. Well, there'll be a day where their life will not be fine, and what will they do then? We're all here trying to get the word out, trying to, do what we're here to do, and we've got idiots like that. I just can't, Hi, Sarah. Good morning, Karen, everyone. I'll take another couple and then we'll get back to the readings, right? Your screen is out of focus where you display the comments. It must be there then, because it's. I don't know why. Hi, Michelle. Good morning from Western Australia. We're away at work in the mines where everyone is jabby times. Oh my goodness. Waking people up gently, even though I really want to shake them. So do I. So bloody sleepy. Exactly. Sandy, birthday moth. Is this your birthday month? Morning, lovely lady from Sandy in sunny, I think it's Danaviki. Morning. So we'll take Kathleen and then I'll mark this one so I know where I am. In I think it's Western Australia, the government is dismantling, oh my goodness, religious schools. Come through an email yesterday, so that is significant. Honestly. I mean, they were away up Mount Sinai, was it Sinai? Cyanide. Mount, whatever the hell that mountain's called, all the religious leaders, and we've got lovely new commandments. This is how arrogant they are. So, right, we'll go back to the reading. So I'm with Donna when I come back. Okay? There we go. So, I've got via New Zealand advertising for contact tracing, and we'll put the pods in as well and see what we get with that. Okay? Contact tracing and pods. So the first part of the question is, why are they advertising? She's probably want to get her money's worth. I mean, they don't even work. It doesn't even work. That's strange. Whatever this is, it's a secret. They're trying to keep something secret. I feel as if they've tried this before and it hasn't worked and it won't work again. It's not going to work again. No, this is dead in the water. I feel as if this is to keep the fear going. It's something about they're in two minds. They're in two minds. I feel as if they're going to ramp up. This is all going to be interconnected, right? They're going to ramp up the fear. So to ramp up the fear, they'll have they'll ramp up the CV, the absolute scary flu again, and then they'll talk about the track and trace. But even just because they're advertising it doesn't mean to say that they're taking people on. This is all to get into the psyche. The psyche. I feel as if they had advertised it, but I don't see anybody getting taken on unless people know that of people that are getting taken on. But I don't in the cards and in I don't see it. I don't see them getting taken on. I feel as if it's all to do with fear, the fear mongering. There's something about an urgency. I feel as if she's losing grip. The government's losing the grip on the people. It might not be apparent to you. It's apparent to them, though. It is apparent to them that the people of it. I feel as if there's more people not buying into this. They might be out there wearing the masks and doing, but they don't believe a word of it. But they're just doing it for the sake of doing it. And I feel as if they push too far, it'll be a great big pushback and say, no, enough's enough. Definitely, they're deceiving people. This is a big deceit. I feel as if it's more fear-based. It's to do with money too. It's to do with money. Definitely, this is to create more fear. Do you know what they're going to say? New Zealand's in recovery, but we need to keep on top of things. This is the kind of way that they'll say, "Oh, New Zealand's in recovery. We're on the home straight now, but we really need to keep this, track and trace and still be on top of it because the scary flu is not going away." More and more people are beginning to use their instinct now. They're beginning to kind of feel as if, no, there's something not right about this. It is bittersweet because when you see that, when you kind of read about it, you get the knee-jerk reaction as in, I still do as well. I still do. Is what are they going to do now? What are they doing now? That kind of, and it's only natural you're going to get a knee-jerk reaction to the crazies. Do you know what we've got? Instinct and we've got the third eye, right? Because this is the third eye. Use your instinct and what are you actually feeling and what are you actually thinking? You push the fear away and what you're left with. I feel as if this is not going to get past the initial fear stage. It's all fear based. But you'll be jumping for joy because I don't honestly see them taking people. And if they do, it'll be people that they've let go and then they're bringing them back just to. It's a more show. tell not show or show not tell, something like that. I feel as if there's a big secret going to be coming out about test and trace. I feel as if it cost a lot of money. I feel as if there's what would it be, misappropriate, I can't say that word. It's like misplacing funds, it's like using funds, it's like there's something about it. There's a big secret to come out about it. I mean, we all know it didn't work, so I feel as if that's ready to come out too. I feel as if the net's going to get wider, as in exposing, cast the net wide and catch a whole load of people that were kind of get their hands in their pockets and making a hell of a lot of money. Here's this lawyer again. I feel as if remember I said in the reading, there's a lawyer breathing down her neck. Definitely something new coming for New Zealand. Something new coming. That's why I want to do a wee update on New Zealand to see what's going on. See, they always come out, the two girls. So there must be, one's a lawyer, I'm not sure about this one, but one's a lawyer. One might be a doctor, actually. Let's expose. I don't see this getting off the ground at all. So let me clarify it. Let me see what's going on with it. Confidence is your key to success. I don't even think they're confident. I don't see it getting off the ground at all. And I feel as if they say these things, advertising, but are they taking people on? Right, so what's the next one? Do we see what the next one is? I don't even see it enforcing a lockdown. I feel as if they're going to try. They're going to put out, like if you see it in the media, because I've got media training. See when they say, "Oh, this could happen," it doesn't mean it's going to happen. This is just the way the media have of causing fear and alarm. Okay, right, and then the next one I wanted to do, because it affects me. It affects me too. Are the crazies coming for those who didn't take the juice? Are they coming for those of us who didn't take the juice? So let's see. Okay. So let's see if this is going to happen. No. That's all come down round about their ears. The juice. Too many people know that it does nothing. Well, I don't mean it does not. It doesn't do what they said it would do. Okay. They're trying to keep a lid on the secrets about the juice. They're desperate to keep a lid on that, and it's coming out. I feel compensation's coming for those who were coerced into taking it. There's compensation coming. I'm not sure when, but there's compensation coming. People are getting their jobs back, I know that, but they should be getting compensation as well. And I feel as if there's lawyers involved behind the scene. This is what the secrets are. That's what the secrets are. I'm just getting them out. There's lawyers and doctors working behind the scenes now that they know, because they're involved in that. They took this. So for compensation when you've taken something that you know nothing about and you don't know what's doing it to your body, it's a bit little too late, but at least it's there, you know. Compensation, yes, but there needs to be jail time. They can't just walk away. I feel that there's lawyers, as I said, all gathering evidence about these. The truth's coming out, see the way that is. There's truth in her scroll, if you can see it. The truth's coming out. Too many people know that, you know, about the jibber jabbers. Not just the those that didn't take the super duper juice, but those who did. That's a good analogy of it. I'm talking to Thomas. Those who didn't take a piece of the pie, will be fine. Again, it might be ramped up in the paper. The news might ramp this up. But it's still all fear-based. It's still all psychological abuse. It's cloaked in mystery now, mysticism. There's something cloaked. They're working behind the scenes in this. They're working behind the scenes. I still feel as if there's lawsuits coming. There's, I can see like class actions. And this might be in America though, like class actions. I feel as if this is going to start in America and it's just going to sweep. Because lawsuits. I know that in the UK we don't. We have lawsuits, but they're not as prominent as they are, and they're not as what's the word I'm looking for? They're not as prominent in the rest, but as they are in the USA. They're not as the USA know how to thing me up a lawsuit because they've been doing it like I said, they're used to it, and they're going to teach other countries how to get these lawsuits, and governments are going to be taken to court over this. They're not out of the woods yet. That's what I'm hearing. They think they're out of the woods, but they're not, and they've got away scot-free, but they have not got away scot-free. There's a big wave coming from America. Like as in what happened. It's going to break in America first, and then it'll just sweep. There's something to do with New Zealand though as well. I think the lawsuits are coming from America, but there's something in New Zealand that'll break it wide apart, wide open. You're getting your self-worth back. Humanity's going to get self-worth back. Yep. Miracles is coming. Miracles is coming. The light's coming back into the world. It never left the world, it got dim. They dimmed the light, let them all come out of, from under the rocks, and then they're just turned. It's so bright that everybody can see what they're up to. That's the way Thomas has told me it. They turned down the light so that these creepy psychos would creep out from under their blinking stones, do what they were doing, think that they've got away scot-free, and they've just turned up with the light. It's absolutely there for all to see. I feel as if something big's going to break in New Zealand with what's been going on. I feel as if it will be Wellington. What went on in Wellington? The things that she called people. That's going to be a big news story. Because I'm seeing the news, do you used to get the reels where the newspaper would come off the reels, which doesn't really happen, but it's coming off like breaking news, that kind of thing. I think there's going to be a great big, something big that's going to break in New Zealand, which will waken up people. But there's also something, the lawsuits will start in the USA because the USA know how to do them. I mean, we all know how to do them, don't get me, but they're the expert at it. That's what we're trying to. They've got expert lawyers who that is their job. There's medical lawsuits coming, there's employment lawsuits, there's lawsuits coming. They were just waiting. We want a better word, biding their time. Do you know, it was hard. Thomas is saying it was hard to take a step back, but it had to be done because people need to stand up. There's only so much they can do. The people have to do. You have to meet halfway. Prayers are answered. Prayers have been answered. I know it doesn't look like it just now, but they have been answered. They're being answered, and they still will be answered. Oops. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing loads of people from all over the world, lawyers, doctors. This is the ones that never bought into it. Lawyers, doctors, medical staff, like employment, they're all in a sanctuary somewhere. I'm asking Thomas how much I can say. They're all in a sanctuary somewhere, and things are about to break. They're about to break. Yep. You'll probably start to see the deep state crumbling. It's crumbled, but you'll actually start seeing it now. I mean, you're seeing. I mean, I know I'm seeing that. I'm seeing the drops coming. I'm seeing but it's going to start coming in the mainstream media. The mainstream media will be the last to be taken down, and it's brick by brick by brick, because they've got such a hold still over the people. Do you know what I'm hearing as well? I mean, this was all about the unjabbed, but farmers will be fine. The old way of farming's coming back. This is what I'm being told. The old way of farming is coming back. I'm seeing livestock out in the pastures. I'm seeing chickens running around. It's a case of almost at the brink, and it's been pulled back. We've still got a ways to go. Next year, it'll be all exposing. That's what I'm saying. Like, drop, expose. There'll still be a bit of a fight, but we're the good ones. We know that, but people are going to realise that what they were being told by the media, by the government, was lies, and their family members were were telling the truth all along. That's what I'm hearing. And as I said before, in one of the other kind of questions I done, I can hear phones ringing, and I can hear people tentatively talking to loved ones and asking, well, what do you think? And I'm going to need to have a talk with myself, because I don't want to be, I told you so. So we just need to be a bit kind of humble, as in, well, what do you think? Let them speak. That's going to be hard for me. That's going to be hard for me. Do you know what the question is? Globalist coming for the unjabbed. The answer's yes, but they won't. It's just another one of the psychological abuse. It's just another hearsay. I don't see it happening. No, the unjabbed are protected, well protected. Definitely well protected. Well protected, unjabbed. We were bold and we made the first move. We were the ones that said no. Seen through it. Seen through the lies and the coercion, but we knew this was coming, and it was a case of remembering. You know what I mean? It was a case of remembering. Right, so we'll go back to the comments and see if we've any more questions. Still got a wee bit of time. There we go. So, a wee bit of, oh, there's, hi from North Canterbury. Hi, Donna. And Dawn's here. God's made it. How amazing are you to do this for us, Karen? I'm not really amazing. I'm just kind of trying to keep us all fighting the good fight. But no, thanks for saying that, Dawn. Dawn, I'm going to email you. I emailed you was it last week, but I'll email you again with new dates, okay? Don't want to say on here because obviously it's private and confidential, but I'll email you again and we can sort something out, all right? Michelle, also they don't connect when I say we've neither had any. All right. The picture of me's out of focus too, because if it's not the thing we, if it's not the sound, it's the camera. I don't know what's happening. Hi Sarah, could you please look into synthetic venom theory? Right, I'll need to look into that because, right, what's it? Synthetic? Synthetic venom theory. I don't know. Artists ARTIS is revealing. Right, I've marked that down. So maybe do that in quick fire. Because I think that might take a wee bit longer. Tonya, I'm not sure the sleepy. They say this poison is altering the mind state in regards to brain damage, though. The metals. It could be, Tonya. It could be. I think this is Freya. Hi, Freya. Some people talk about us living under a type of dome, which is just part of the earth. Could you please ask if this is true? I've heard that as well, Freya. So I'll put that down. In fact, we can just do that now. Do we live under a dome? I've heard that too. How was I going to put that? Just put it there. That should be an interesting question, Freya. Thanks for that. Briggy. Hi, Briggy. Hi, all from Auckland. Hi, Briggy. Hi, Jenny. Can you get some information about how to navigate the issues of 5G? We are fighting to stop 5G in our small town in New Zealand. I guess that we won't win. Can we use devices? I'll have a wee look into that because I know somebody that actually does. I've got a 5G tower at the end of my street. So, yes, I'm quite worried about that as well. So, I'll have a wee look and maybe do just a video on its own. Rebel Yell. Morning, Karen. Hello to all. I made my first live. Oh, hiya. Here in Christchurch, I got cancelled from my other YouTube account. Laughed out loud. Have a great day, soul family. Love and light. You too. And welcome to the live. Dominant male worldwide, we hope. Yeah. Hi, Kerry. Good morning, sunshine and soul tribe. So looking forward to our warm, fuzzy, fuzzies hit of the week. Thank you, Karen. Oh, it's okay. Warm fuzzies. Hi, Jeanette. It's a strong man, Winston Peters. And will the victory be around late 2022? Do you know, I don't think I've ever done, and if I have on Winston Peters, I haven't done one for a good few months. I don't, if at all ever. Right, so when, right, I'm going to put him for, right, so on his own. Because I've got one for Lawrence Fox coming up. So I'll look into that because I want to do, like say, looking into actual people. So it's a strong man, Winston Peters, and will there be victory around the late 20th? Right, so that's 2023. So is the New Zealand elections at the end of 2023? Yes, they certainly are. Yes, the medical staff doing this will be held accountable in their crimes against humanity, especially as far as I'm aware, they take an oath to do no harm. And if, like I say, they can't not know that this is doing harm. And to continue, um, and oh, I was just doing my job, it's not going to wash, you know. Hi, AB. Hi, Karen. I was on the wrong chat. Oh, made it to alive finally from the beginning. Oh, that's the good thing that happens to me in the wrong chat, wondering when the thing's going to start. Wonder when this is going to start, and then you're like, when is it, Anyway, welcome. I'm not sure about Winston. He talks about locking our children in schools, and in the same breath, they've taken too long to come about. I mean, that's what you're kind of hanging with. Who can be trusted? You know. I'll do one into him and just see what comes up. You know. Hi, Vix. Morning, Can, and the rest of the Soul family. More than a slumber, a coma, walking zombies. Yeah, I mean, they're comatose. Keeper of the light and new dawn. I can hear you, lovely. Hi from Wales. Oh, hello. And here's Lisa. For the first time in 2 years, my mum listened to me telling her about a lot of the lies in the past 2 years. I only disclosed a little, but she listened and believed. That's major. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing as well, Lisa. As long as a wee bit at a time and don't. I mean, I know I'm not kind of talking to you specifically, but don't bombard them. Just a wee bit at a time. Morning, Gina. Morning, everyone. A little late. Morning. Oh, the Daily Mail Epstein list is being released to the public on the 28th November. Wow. This seems to be since the Republicans got, is it the Senate they got, or is it I can never, is it the House of Representatives or is it the Senate? I can never tell which one it is. Because as soon as they got that, they got control, they dumped all that about Biden and about Hunter. That all came out, but it's not coming out in the mainstream media, and that's the problem. Yes, Karen, there are nurses training an alternative now. Last shift for me was Thursday. They asked for all my job info, declined to supply. Good. I mean, it's hard to walk away. I mean, it's none of the business, you know. We are on the orange level at the moment. I mean, we've not even got these anymore, but we're at the stage where she's bringing in the, is it the vaccine passports or is it the monitors? Oh, I can't remember. I was so angry, and my phone's down the stairs because I messaged my friend. And then Edinburgh, they're going to have their zones where I think it's somebody sent me it, so I need to go and look at it. Where you can only, you can't go out your zone. You can only walk 20 minutes. Nah. Hopefully that'll start wakening them up. But I've noticed that Nicola Sturgeon has been first to say everything, you know, oh, Scotland will be first with this in Scotland. And then that's what woke me up, that she was a globalist. And people still think, no, the biggest problem we have is people think that she's going to get the country independence. And she's absolutely got no, I don't even think she's got the authority to do it. So that's why she's still in power. Hi, Marge. Lots of truth bombs been dropped now, just really getting started. I feel as if it'll be, do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like the snowball effect, where it starts kind of slowly and then it rolls and rolls and rolls. I remember I did, I think it was in one of the predictions I did, it might have been for 2020, and I kept seeing an avalanche. And I kept seeing people getting caught up in the avalanche, and I couldn't. I thought it was an actual avalanche until I seen it again, and I thought, I think this is an avalanche of information, because I couldn't understand why, and because sometimes things change, and I kept seeing this avalanche, but I feel as if it's going to be an avalanche of information. It's going to just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to be, people are going to be they're going to be wanting more and wanting more and wanting more information. Whereas we've been down that road where the first time you get down that rabbit hole, you want more and more and more information. But if we get all the information to hand, just ready to say, well, this is what's been happening, and show them all the documentation, and then can I sit back and let them digest it, and then think to this, I'm going to have a word with myself. I really am, because I'm at the end of my tether with them, because I think, how much more do you need to take? Because they are now coming for your home and your car over here, because the inflation is absolutely outrageous, and they're sitting there quite the thing, and people are just, oh, this is terrible, oh, I can't do this, oh, I'm sitting there, did you watch I'm a Celebrity? And I thought, I just don't understand you, I just need to walk away because I'm in the middle of a blinking supermarket, wanting to say, for the love of goodness, will you please wake up? So that's where we are, the hyperinflation, the Tories. Boldly Goat. I love these usernames. Sound is fine, thank you. Miss Silent Lighting. Hello and thank you, Karen. Such aware and wise questions from this community. It's a joy to be here. It's a joy to have you here. It always is wise. The questions that come through on the Dear Soul family, I was like, Oh, I can't wait to get into that. They're juicy questions. Oh my goodness. And then there's questions like, oh, is this the road that these crazies are going to go down now? Hi, Jan. Hi, Karen. Finally got live. Happy, happy, happy. Yes, we can hear you. I plugged my laptop into my speaker system. You're very loud at my place. Just the way the messages. Oh, sorry, just the way messages from Spirit should be. Yeah. I mean, it's 11:45 here, so you can imagine. And this is like my kind of my writing space, my reading space. This is my wee space, right? And it's there's the underpass, right? So there's like it's an extra room, but there's an underpass that goes under the room. And sometimes when I'm doing my chit chat show, I get animated and I get annoyed and I start shouting. And I'm seeing people look up at the windows. And it's not that because they know I love myself. They must be thinking I'm shouting at myself. I'm shouting at myself, you know. I thought, I hope they don't think I'm shouting at the Snooky. Will there be Age of Snakedown? When will we see pharma suits be dismantled? I think you could ask that question actually. Right, so what do we see? So 8. Right, wait till we see. When it will be Age of the Snakedown? When will we see the pharma suits? Right, so I think we'll ask when will Big be. I mean, they're getting exposed to now, so let me see. So I've got that one down. I'll see if there's any more. Six Waters was pushed through under emergency orders on Thursday night. Thankfully, Winston speaking out about it too late. Too late now. You know, they're pushing things. They don't even care now. They're just pushing these things through emergency. Is that the one where you pay for your water? Or I can't remember. I know I did a reading on it. I think when they try and implement that, it's not going to go. It won't go their way. Chocolate teapot, love that. I haven't heard it in ages. You are classic, Karen. There's another one that I usually use, but I couldn't remember it. So I just went with the chocolate teapot. What are you saying, Kathleen? Western Australia, Matt McGowan is pure evil. He is no here. No one believes me here about. Yes, I'm going to actually do a deep dive into him because he's the one with the glasses, isn't he? With the dark hair and the glasses and the horrible face. He is a bit kind of. Oh my goodness. You'll need a trial for him himself. The things he called people. 5G is a concern. It seems to be very connected to the sea. Yes, I've noticed that. I noticed that even before I had went down the rabbit hole where the child, no, like say, there was a cluster, there was like this was even the telephone line. See the big Lincoln telephone masts that you used to get? This is the telephone mast. But I noticed, and I think it was, when we had real journalists and we had real, journalists on the television actually telling you the truth. And they had done a It was like a report into, because it was round about a school, and round about the school there was about 6 children who'd got cancer, and they even then they were kind of, and it was what, the 70s, no, it couldn't be 70s because I was quite young then. I think it was the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s. Even then, the big telephone mass was causing the big C to children. So it's been around for a while. But yep. Hi Rosie. Hi Karen and all. Linda's saying, I understand the New Zealand doctors get $350 per jab, carrot, and deregistered if they refuse a 9-stick. Most of them have big mortgages or kids in expensive schools. Money's the world's curse. We've got the migrant crisis now over here. Right? It's not as prominent as Scotland just now, but we have got them. They're coming over in the boatloads. All young men between the age of, I would say, 18 and maybe 45. Young men, fighting age. Getting put up in hotels. The government's paying for them to stay in the hotels. The hotel staff has been laid off because they're not needed. Because they're not needed because the government's paying, and they actually pay for the meals for those migrants. So, in essence, taxpayers are paying for the migrants, are paying for their food. This is what we've got. So they're pouring over the border in the USA, and now they're coming across from France and pouring in. And people, I feel as if it's to start a civil war. Me personally, inwardly, that's what I'm feeling. And I thought, either that or it's to quash the unrest. So I did a kind of a deep dive into Scotland. So I'll need one for the I'll need to do another one for the UK to see. But I'm going to look at the pods that you were saying separately, because I don't think that it's something to do with medical. I'm not quite sure what they're for. So that's why I want to do that set. I did a wee kind of mini on the pods, but I want to do that separately to see what these are. So I've got my thing here somewhere there, if I can find it. Do you know, I'm doing that much that I've had to get a timetable. I've had to get a timetable so that I can fit, the readings in, because it's just coming so fast and furious now. But that's what we're putting up with over here. We rejected the New World Order, all power to us. Yes. But they're still pushing. They're still pushing. Oh, sorry. No, our New Zealand traffic light system has ended. Shows how confusing this all is. Right, so that's ended. So hopefully, because theirs ended, because I've always thought that these are about 6 months behind us, because she'll just know the language. So I feel as if the mandates will get dropped, and then is the masks dropped? Because the masks for the medical staff were just dropped the other month there over here. So, but then it'll be the hyperinflation, and I feel as if you've got hyperinflation now, so you're dealing with the two. At least we had a wee bit of respite. it's horrendous. It's like psychological abuse and people not knowing where to turn and not knowing how they're going to pay their bills. And I says we need to get organised. Because now I'm going out and I'm going to have a meeting. So if I'm not here next week, you'll know I've been arrested or something. But I need to kind of see how we're going to organise to take the countries back ourselves. There's only so much that the white hats can do. It's like the same as, like Heavenly Father, there's only so much you can do. Like, it's like you're caught in that, you're caught out in the ocean and you think Heavenly Father's going to save you, and a boat comes along and you just continue, oh no, Heavenly Father's going to save me, so the boat goes away. A ship comes along, oh no, Heavenly Father's going to save me. The ship goes away. And then like a dinghy comes along, oh no, Heavenly Father's going to save me. And unfortunately you drown. And then you get up and you say, Heavenly Father, why didn't you save me? And he says, I sent a ship, I sent a boat, I sent a ship, and I sent a dinghy. You've got, the moral of the story, you've got to see the signs. You've got to see the signs. I mean, I know that and you know that, but there's people that don't know that, I've never thought this was a movie because it's too real to be a movie. I never bought into it being a movie. At the start, I thought perhaps, but then I very quickly thought, this isn't a movie. This is real. This is a war between good and evil, and it's a war we must win, and we will win. We will win this. As I said, what was it? The impossible takes a little longer, but the difficult can be done today. And you get through another day, that's a win. That's a win. You take it as a win. You've got through another day. Because this isn't easy. And it's not easy. I know it's not easy, but you weather the storm, you get through another day, and then you keep going. What you saying, eBay? I think it might be eBay. The money for each test was $40. If they did a consult as well, they got $200. I actually suggested when I worked in urgent care that we ring a bell for the big bucks. Yeah, exactly. But we were out clapping for the NHS. And now people are like, they were dancing about and they were on their bed and they were moving the beds about. And I thought, that's because they had nothing to do. They were getting money for nothing. They were having the time of their life. And people were locked down. We're the same, Kerry. The legislation is still there. They can bring it back anytime. She even had to pretend, even had to pretend, consultations. She likes her consultations, so she does. She's her consultation. And for the Emergencies Act. So in Scotland, we've still got it, so she can bring it back anytime she likes. And Jeremy Hunt called it the English Parliament. We always knew it was English Parliament, but in the UK, in Westminster, it has been, as far as I'm aware, it's been divvied up and it's in other policies now. We have a policy, not so much in Scotland, but there's a policy in England where you could get arrested for protesting. This is how fascist it became down there. Arrested for protesting, and you could get up to, was it 10 years in jail? Something without trial. Your fine is real. This is how far they've went, and we've got people dancing about and watching I'm a Celebrity. Have they carried it out yet? No, they've not. But it's there. So, we're not out the woods either in the UK. Hi, Gina. Mrs. Mrs. T's partner has been saying he is a solo dad. Have they called it quits? Clark Gayford. An update on him. Remember I done it, and I thought he was either she was or he was. One of them was having an affair, I think, and it sounded like it. So what's his name, Clark? Okay, we'll have a wee update on him. Right, I'm going to take another question and then we'll write down another question. Black humour helps. I know it certainly does. Here's Sarah Lynn. Hi, Karen and Soul family. Love you all. I saw a video of a magnet held next to a off-the-shelf health tablet, and it was attracted the magnet. It's currently waiting to be tested. Wow. Do you know what I was hearing something about? Was it paracetamol? I can't remember what it was. I'll need to have a wee look for it again. I know I saved it, but I can't remember where I saved it. Exactly. Miss Jamma 14. Hiya, they want to stop travel, keep us all controlled where they want us. The budget yesterday in the UK was all about electric cars. And I says, they think they're going to have lovely electric cars and they're all going to be going away. They're not going to be going in electric cars. That's for the elite. That's for the elite. They have no idea. Apparently we can meditate and send the light to the grids of light to defeat them. Everyone starts sending light, visualise it. Do you know, Lisa, I thought we could pick a time, right, where it would be, even if it's 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock over here in the morning over there, but pick a time where yous are all off, maybe a Sunday morning or something, and all meditate together and send light. Send light and send. You can't, it's a case of you've got to watch how you, because people have got free will. They've got free will. But what we could do is send light out into the world and send. I wouldn't know how to word it yet, but I'll think about how to word it. But send healing. I mean, I send healing into the world every day, but send healing, but also send knowledge. But that's a tricky one because people get free will, But we don't send it straight to them, but we send it in such a way that they see it. And then they've still got their free will whether they reject it or they accept it then. So let me have a wee think about it, because I feel as if it would be very, very strong if we all picked it, like say maybe in a Sunday morning there and it would be a Saturday night for me. And can I just a kind of like all coming together. We don't know, like it's not even, but just where you are and just close your eyes and send light out into the world, send healing to those who need it, send knowledge to those who need it. I feel as if that's the way we could do it, because that would be very, very powerful if we all did it together, as you said, Lisa. I think that would be really powerful, So, yeah. Our upgrade is our beings are making us connect with each other more out of heart chakra. This should create a chain link effect to give sleepers. Yes, exactly, Michelle. I love the fact that I can post Mr. T and not be fact checked. I know. Right, I'm looking for one more question because I think I've got one. Right, I've got two to do. I'll just do the two then. Oh, there's Ashley Girl. Morning, Karen and team. Great questions. Perhaps pushing through 6 waters under emergency wakes up sleepers who know an emergency no longer exists and may question what's happened to the democratic process. You know, I'm waiting and them coming to, remember when they used to come and campaign? Well, I'll be there to ask them serious, difficult questions. Oh, yes. They wouldn't dare come. I mean, they're all installed anyway. Hi, Louise. Good morning, evening. Speaking of standing up, look at Brazil. Of they overturned the rigged election. Do you know, I can see, I've not done a reading on Brazil. I think I've got that down for a reading. That's how to protest. And they're not going anywhere until they get their way. I mean, I seen the scenes yesterday was, all you see was a big sea of yellow and a big sea of people. Another country that's needed, well, those in that country are needing help is Iran. I'm sending healing and help to Iran, to especially the women in Iran, because they're trying to stand up to that tyrannical government. So, I mean, that tyranny, and we can't even get people to switch off their telly. Can't even get them to switch off their telly, never mind going out in the street. Right, so we'll just do the other two because time's getting on now. So where was I though? So I know where I'm. There we go, Rosie. Right, so the next one is. That was a good question. Do humans live under a dome on just part of the earth? So do we live under a dome, just part of the earth? Could imagine if the answer was yes, we'd all like that on top of one another's shoulders trying to push the dome. There we go, the dome's away. We're all running away. Picking our spot in the rest of the earth. Oh, you see, it's getting late. It's getting late. Now I'm thinking of, see, this is my creative brain. This is my creative brain. Right, so serious question, right, so do humans live under a dome, on just part of the earth? Oh wow, that flew out. Okay, that one's come out and that one's come out. Okay. There we go. Right. It was answering a no. We live in their earth, right? The earth that they have control of, right? And that's the crazies, as I call them. But interestingly, it came up like this, which means to me that they're no longer in charge of the earth. They're no longer in charge of it, okay? The secrets are all getting exposed just now, and we can see that. The rest of them are going to come crashing down. The pushback is starting. This was the dome, but the pushback started. there's still no one where you're on a battlefield and the captain or whoever it is going, wait. That's what I feel is happening just now. We're in a wait stage where I'm wanting to attack. Info, you know. Wow, Thomas, that's a good analogy as well. It's like catching fish. And that's the people who have, number one, not bothered to, well, I can't say not bothered, but are not willing to look into anything. They know what's going on, but they're not willing to look into anything. Another one is the ones who know what's going on and went back to sleep. That's the ones that have got even me gobsmacked, that you know what's happening and you've went back to sleep because it's too hard. Still fighting. We're still fighting. See, that's definitely a waiting. We're holding the line. We're holding the line. I don't see a dome. I mean, I know that it was said it was a dome, but I don't see a dome. I don't see one. Okay. Oh. Okay. No. It says impatience. Impatient for change. It answered it right away, saying no, we don't live under a dome, but there's a whole world out there that's not even been explored. There's things that we're not allowed to go to. I feel as if there's something that was hidden for centuries going to reappear. It's going to just suddenly reappear. Oh wow! That's what they wanted. They wanted humanity to be living under a dome, but the prayers were answered. I feel as if centuries ago they tried. It failed. It failed, but it was tried. It didn't pass. It didn't pass. It's a half truth. That's what I'm hearing. It's a half truth. Half of it's true. Wow. Do you know what I'm hearing and I'm seeing? They wanted to make it, right? But they wanted to make it for some people. Others could lovely roam free. You know who I'm talking about, you know. They could roam free, but humanity was to be under the dome. It didn't work. Mm-mm. This was centuries. I'm seeing centuries ago where it was like, no crusaders, but like, people, like, would it be warriors? Would it be fighting? They fought it and they won. And now the people are all, the gratitude of the people. Oh, okay. Oh wow, I can see that. I'm laughing because I know Tommy's just talking to me and I know that. Yep, I can see that. Wow. There we go. Right. Look, that's what they wanted. They wanted it, but it didn't materialise. And it's a yarn. That's what I was laughing at. It's a yarn that's been spun. It's a yarn. No, that saying where you're spinning a yarn. That it's like talk. It's just talk. No, we live in the world. We live in the world. That's what I'm hearing. We live in the world. We live in the world in the universe. Make of that what you will, but that's what I'm hearing. See, the way this is, it's we've got the countryside, we've got the seaside at the back of her. We let things slip through our fingers. Thomas is saying there's enough of what humanity can do, there's enough of lot that we've still to learn, enough of lot that we've still to learn, enough of lot that we can do, but we've been held back. We've been held back, that's what I'm hearing. See, they tried to do that way back, and humanity stood up then. There must have been humans on the earth. Fought for the land. All these pictures are of land, because we've got the countryside, we've got the seaside, we've got the streams, we've got the sea, we've got the wildlife, everything's here. So I wouldn't say it's a dome, you know. Even in the cold climate, like really cold, like I'm seeing igloos now. So do we live under a dome? I think the answer would be no. It's saying the end of a tough cycle approaches. We could have, you know, do you know what I'm hearing? What Thomas is saying? You know, what they're trying to do now is keep you in zones, which would be equivalent of a dome because you would not be able to go. So it's answered the question, and it's given another scenario where, you know, they wanted you to be in zones. I mean, Edinburgh, I'm need to go and see what's going on in Edinburgh now. Because I feel as if the traffic light system that we had as well was a dummy run where you couldn't go out your zone. Because there was a Christmas I had to spend that, you know, I couldn't go and see my sister because the traffic light system was there and you couldn't go out your zone. And I thought, nah, never again. And all I'm hearing now is never again from people who are still watching the telly, going on their holidays, complying, and then they'll say never again. We've got a way to go, but we're not where we were. By any means, we're not where we were. So I feel as if the answer to that was they tried. That was a plan. It didn't work because the people back then stood up. There we go. So the last question for tonight, because it's nearly 12:30. So the last question for tonight is. So I know that I've done that one. Right, so it's about pharma. Will big pharma be exposed? They're getting exposed now. You know, they're getting exposed just now. Yes, I think the answer's yes to that because people are going to be celebrating. Yep, definitely. They're getting exposed. Do you know what I'm hearing as well? Literally, okay, it's in social media, but it's out there because there's a hell of a lot of people on social media about the cure for, was it breast cancer? The cure for cancers, the cure. You know, the big drops are coming. Do you know what I'm hearing? The big pharma's they're losing their grip already. They're losing their grip. But they're still trying to keep in charge. They're still trying. Wow. It's taking them all the strength to keep a lid on things. One minute they're up, the next minute they're down. I feel as if this is, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing the stock exchange. Is it the stock exchange I'm seeing? Wait, no, it's the shares. Shares are going up and down in Big Pharma. I feel as if their shares are going to crash. Because people are just not trusting them anymore. Okay. Their grip is, it's, it's, this is I see an image I see all the time, with the grip and it's getting prized away from them. So their grip on the medical and the, it's going to go because people are going to turn to alternative medicine. Yep. There's a renewal of the way health is, a total overhaul of the way health is going to be, where you are going to get more healthy because some of the drugs are keeping you unhealthy. Some of the media aren't going to sit in the fence anymore because it's affecting them. That's why they're not. They're still going to try and trick people. They're going to play the victim. They're going to play the victim. Too many people are talking. There's too much info getting released for them. They can't get a grip of it. Where they used to threaten and sue, and that's not going to wash because it's out there for the people. They're losing money. They're losing money. I feel as if there's a new doctor going to have a new medicine, a new alternative medicine. Going to be talking about it. They're in trouble. Big Pharma. Oh, definitely, they definitely are. There's more clouds gathering around them. The clouds are gathering. They can't keep a lid on the information. There's just no way. A sleeping giant's just about to waken. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see that with the light. Where the sleeping giant's lying there sleeping. It definitely. I feel as if Big Pharma's in its last legs because people just don't believe them anymore. Don't get me wrong. There's some medicines, are okay, but others aren't. They're trying to come up with a practical plan to salvage this, but I don't see it. Okay, so I'm going to put these back. It's like playing cards. Nope. Okay. Right, so it's kind of half 12. So what we saying, Rosie? Many where I work are out sick either with aggressive cancer, oh my goodness, sudden stroke, and some have passed away. Oh, too. Very difficult environment. Many can't seem to connect to docs. Do you know it's either, Rosie, they're either can't connect to docs or they're unwilling to connect to dots, you know? I do. They can plot and plan all they like, but we will not comply. The power is with us, the people. I have never felt stronger. Me too. Strength in numbers. Yep. Apartheid in New Zealand. I remember people standing up for this in South Africa. Where are those people now? Exactly. It's a case of my life's. I'm all right, Jack. My life's fine. It's because they're selfish. They look after themselves, and that's it. Until it happens to them, and then they'll be coming round looking for help. And that's what happens. Is it Ricardo Bossi? I don't think I've ever done a reading on him. I think I've been asked. It's there somewhere. We've got the same here. They're pushing things through Parliament. They've got a big 80 majority. They push things through that bloody Parliament and they implement it. They forget they work for us, And then we've got the SNP and the Greens. I feel as if her GRR bill is going to fail. That's the coming after the children, the gender kind of thing. I feel as if there's too many people, but it's against. So I'm hoping that it fails. I mean, but they're implementing it now. They don't even need a bill. They just implement things and then they put the bill through later. So see if there's anybody I've not said hello to yet. Exactly. No forgiveness, no amnesty, no. Oh, they're calling for that now, though. Oh, yes, they're calling for that now. See, I think I've said hello to everybody. Oops. Oh, no, I think Timco. Did I say hello to you? No, I don't think I did. Hey, lovely people from the Coromandel, New Zealand here. Is Epstein's list going to be released anytime soon? Well, somebody said in the 28th, so we'll see. I mean, did anybody hear Trump's, I've just said it, Mr. T's speech? I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning watching it. See, I'm a night owl though, but I would have been up. I found it very, very interesting. As I said, the I think it's up ready to go tomorrow. If I spend any more time on it, I'll be on and so the reading. It was very interesting, his speech. It really was. I feel as if he's ready to take them all down. I mean, Pelosi was pooping her pants, I think. So she was. It was good to see the back of her. Now I feel as if we're going to know everything. I mean, they've got everything, but I think we're going to know everything. And then obviously, Mr. T's running again. He's running again. I'm not really sure what I think of DeSantis. I don't know if he's on the good side or on the, you know, uh, the jury's out on him just now. Anyway. Oh, there's Linda B. Hello, Karen, everyone late today. It's been two seed savers. Got a lot of lovely plants and seeds. The Big C has encouraged a serious garden interest. So a good thing. Love from North. I think it's Witato. Anyway, hi Lindy. The screen is fine now. They're probably interfering with it. I wonder what it was saying when you couldn't see me. Oh, there you go. Kathleen saying we have a group now on Telegram as well, guys, for us all. So um, there we go. Just tried search, but would not come up for me. Maybe try and put it in the chat or something somewhere, and then I can pin it. Maybe try and put it in the chat in tomorrow's reading, and then when I find the link, I can pin it to the top so that everybody can find it. Okay, for the Telegram channel. Oh, there's Peter. Hi, Peter. Hi, Karen. We really do have to all come together to stop this rubbish from starting up again. We have to take our blinkers off and see the real world, not the one that everyone else sees. Exactly, Peter. I think I've said hello to everybody. Oh, gosh. Oops, I think I accidentally reported Gina. So sorry. Oh gosh, Gina. I'm going to do a actual kind of deep dive into that. Karen Thomas, what do you think of this one religion and the new commandments? They're just proposed climate change commandments. Me personally, I think it's a piece of nonsense. I feel it's an insult. I mean, but they're good at insulting. But I'm going to do an actual reading on it. Because, I mean, the commandments go past that fast that I don't even know what they are. It's just, I feel as if people will laugh at it. Yep, there's Kate. Yeah, incredible. One of my friends saw a UFO in the distance too. Galactic kelp. Yeah. Right, I think. Oh, there we go. See when I say, I think that's me. Morning, Karen. Just managed to join now. Morning, Coco Chanel 201. Michelle, how do we contribute? Um, it's the coffee. It's on my banner that's on the channel. I've put a link in there, but don't feel obliged, okay? But it's lovely and it's welcome, but you know, um, don't feel you need to. All right, but thanks anyway. Hi Sue, I did that earlier on. Okay, so hopefully you've heard it. I think that was the first one I done, was it? It might have been the first one. Oh, there's Polly Q. Polly Q. The USA Republicans wasted no time. This is going to be epic. Hold the light. Exactly. I love your what is it? Whatever this is, I can't remember. I'm getting tired. I need to go to my bed. Oh, there's Marie too. Hi Marie. Hello dear Karen from Northland, New Zealand. Hi Marie. Janine Small, Pfizer's executive last month admitted Pfizer to. Oh, I remember watching that. Linda, I remember watching it. Somebody, I think it was Irish, who stood in the European Parliament. Oh my goodness, she was given what for? She was given out, oh my goodness, she was getting stuck into them. Oh, there's Kiwi and Mama Amira. Hi, Karen, got the live late, but we'll go back and watch later. Thanks, my love. Hi, Sofam. Hi, hi, Kiwi Mama Amira. Hi, Amira. So, oh, see, I'm telling it, see. Is that Serena? I think it's Serena. The election is so far away. So, hi Karen, just joined. Have you read on the G20 declaration? Yes, I did. So, I did reading that. And there's Jude. Just arrived. Love to Karen family from rain in Christchurch. We had rain today as well. Oh, for goodness sake. Is that Watu? District Council just reintroduced CV measures. Do you know, it's time for the staff to turn around and say no. Easier said than done, I know, but they're the ones that's keeping it going. Yes, of course, don't underestimate God, he can do anything. Especially when you're, fiddling about with his commandments. Yeah, more a horror show. Oh, Serena. It's pretty sad when the only place I can find friendly people's on YouTube. Oh, well, at least we've got it here. Oh, there's Monique as well. Morning, Garden, everyone. Hi, Monique. Oh, inner space, Marie Freeman. Question: will our young adult children that got jabbed be de-engineered, or will their body repel all the poison? Will their health be okay and able to have children? That's maybe a question for Channel 2, because I'm going to be taking more personal questions on that channel. But it can't be too personal, obviously, but I'll see how we can do that in that channel, okay? Fantastic idea, Cam. Yes, that would be really it would be powerful. It would be powerful. It would cause a problem to the dark, you know. Why not pick 17? Yep. That would be 5. That would be, because that's when I usually I usually work from about 9, and then I kind of to 1 up here, and then I go down and have my lunch, and then I come back up for a wee while, and then about 4:30 I go down and kind of unwind, and then get my dinner, so I could even at 5 o'clock. Well, that would be 5 o'clock your time. So what time would that be my time? I'll need to look up. Do you know I've put New Zealand time onto my phone so that I know what time it is in New Zealand. So I'll know what time it is. Every time I look, I'll say what time is it in New Zealand. And I've put the time in, I think it's Melbourne, and the time in Canada. Oh, yes. It's like, remember you used to see, it must have been international, like, like works. And I used to, all the clocks in the wall, well, that's my phone. It's got all the clocks in the wall so that I know what time it is in any part of the world. I think that's us this time. Every time I say that's us this time, I see somebody else to say hello to. Right, I think that really is us this time. Kerry, can you do a reading on Graham Phillips? Graham Phillips, right. So mark him down. Graham Phillips. Just a while. It will be released. That's a real story, see. So is he in jail? Right, I've got that down. Okay. Hi Janet. I feel that the natural and alternative medicines will come back. More information will come out. I feel that as well. Oh, there's Andrew. Hi Andrew. Hi Karen. Have you covered those? I'm keeping that for a deeper dive, Andrew, into it, because I don't know what it is and what they'll be used for. So I want to kind of concentrate on that so that people don't have to sift through a whole load of live questions and you can just go straight to that one, you know. Hi, Pamela. Trump did not announce 2024. The newspapers put 20. No, I watched it, Pamela. I watched it all. He did. He did say he was running. I watched it live. It's on Right Side Broadcast. He did. He says he's putting his name forward. So yeah, I don't. Something about I don't trust. Marge, something about him I don't trust. He's too sweet to pose on. Hi Sarah, hi Karen and Soul family. Love and light to you all. Just popping in on my lunch break as I'm working. Please can someone tell me how to donate? There is no donate button anymore under the videos. It's on the, see as you go on the, when you come on the channel and this the I need to go to bed. I'm tired. It's on the screen, the whatever the. I'll explain it tomorrow. Okay, I'll need to explain it tomorrow because I'm talking rubbish. I'm talking absolute rubbish. I'll explain it tomorrow. Okay. My goodness. I need to go to bed. Sarah, Karen, you need to know that this is the highlight of my week too. I can't watch lives as I'm working, so I pop in at lunch and watch it tonight. Thank you for bringing us hope and light. Bless you. Oh, thanks for saying that, Sarah. Somebody was watching, I thought, was it quick fire questions or something on the way to work? I could imagine me. Thank you, Karen. Late joining. We'll watch at the start once once you say your bye-byes. Listen, it's now nearly 1:00 and I'm still here. I told you, you need your breakfast, your lunch, and if I keep going, you'll need your dinner as well. You'll need to pack your breakfast, a packed lunch, plenty of snacks, and possibly your dinner. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thanks very much. What's happened to Pamela? Oh, Pamela. Oh, lost a family member last Friday, 21 days in hospital. Fluid. Oh no, in lungs. 3 weeks for funeral. They had 90 days. Too late to rest. Oh, Pamela. I'll send you a virtual hug, okay? Oh, that's sad. So that's all you're hearing, though. That's all you're hearing. Right. I need to go this time. All right. So he didn't say 20. I need to go back and watch it. Yes, can, but he didn't say 2024. Loads of columns. Said he was running, but didn't say 2024. Maybe 2023 elections after martial law. Could be. Oh, I thought at one point he was just going to walk in and take over the Senate or the House of Representatives. Oh, look at this. See? This person can spell U N and Biggie's getting and his line of, CUN and Biggie get in there. It is horrific, Pamela. T. How original. But we'll do it again. Let's do it again. Let's just wake me up. C U N T. What does that spell? Seriously? He's got the right name. Look at the right name. Oh, gosh. Wait till I just block you. There we go. Bye. How original. How original. There we go. Just block that spammer foul language. Yeah. I use foul language as well, but I only when I'm angry. Only when I'm angry. I mean, somebody come on the Chit Chat show and called me, what was it, old? Busybody. I was an old busybody. I can't remember the other things they called me, but hey ho. It means I'm getting to them. It means we're getting to them. And I like that. Oh, yes. Nice one. Get rid of the idiots. Yes. There we go. So, I will go and you can get your lunch or your dinner or whatever it is you're going for. I'm going to go and get a wee, I don't know, a wee drink or something. I need a wee drink or something. And then I'm going to, I say I'm going to go to my bed, but I won't. So, I'll probably be in the comments. I'm away anyway as well, Briggy. I'm going. So we'll do it all again next Friday. Look, I might not be able to do quick fire questions on Tuesday. I'll try. I'm getting my hair cut because it's driving me insane. So anyway, look out for it. I'll let you know. Mr. T's one's coming out tomorrow. It's up on the page. And then the Scotland one might come out Sunday. And then we'll do it all again next week. Have a lovely weekend. And I better end the broadcast. I'll still be here. I'll still be here at 2 o'clock. Okay, anyway, bye for now. And thanks for coming in.